this is the 2022 GMC Canyon AT4, and it's been awesome. Really enjoyed this truck. I think it's a solid competitor to the other compact trucks in this segment. In fact, I think it's really underrated. It's been a blast with this thing. On-road, off-road, it's been lots of fun. Nice red color. So the AT4 package gets you the black wheels, the leveling kit, the Duratrack tires, the black exhaust, rock rails, a blacked out grille, and a number of other things, off-road oriented suspension, and it's been fantastic. Really have enjoyed this truck, and it just looks so good in this red. Especially when you've got these views. Welcome to Utah. So getting in the GMC Canyon AT4, it's a nice place to spend time. These seats are really comfortable, cool AT4 details there, some nice contrast stitching. Door pockets are a little small, but you know, you can fit in a bottle and some trinkets here and there, you fall in your wallet or whatever. Coming over to the dash and the gauges. The gauges are your old school GM blue font and lettering, but easy to read, pretty cool. I kind of appreciate that they're still analog. Here's the steering wheel. Has a fantastic heated steering wheel. Really liked it. The volume controls and the seek controls are on the back with little buttons. I found this interface very simple and easy to use. It's really nice because there's this little ledge here where you can kind of rest your fingers as you tap through. Apple CarPlay worked wonderfully, loved it. Some of the best features, there's your heated seats. You can do the back only if you don't like your bum being warm, or you can do both. Pretty nice. You also have your traction control, lane departure assist, parking assist, trailer control, hill descent, bed light. Very nice. These dials are rubberized. Makes them easy to grip, as are the cup holders. You also, with this, have a wireless phone charger. The back seats also pretty nice. I found it to be more roomy than some of the other trucks like the Toyota Tacoma and the new Nissan Frontier, and me getting in and sitting behind myself, I have probably about 3 inches of room, but I'm comfortable. You probably wouldn't want to put 3 adults back here, but I had my 2 kids in their car seats and they fit just fine, and they loved it. 2 USB jacks and a little pocket. And similar situation if these doors, I've locked myself in the back. I've locked myself in the back. Let me get out of here. So I've been driving the GMC Canyon AT4 now for just about a week. I've put about 300 miles on it, and I'm just driving home from work right now, about to get on the freeway. And you know, this is a great truck. I feel like it's a little overlooked in the market segment. You know, the Toyota Tacoma is ever popular, and it's, you know, it's reliable. I don't know that it's the most comfortable truck, but this Canyon has left me really impressed. I've driven a lot of trucks, and this has been genuinely surprising. It rides so well. This off-road suspension with the AT4 package is really great. Off-road and on-road, it's comfortable. And this V6 that they have in here makes about 300 horsepower, and it's got plenty of get up and go. I've never felt like I needed or wanted more power. The comments when I mentioned that I was going to get this truck, a few people said, oh, it needs more power, but you know, I think it's actually been just fine. I haven't really wanted more. I mean, more power is always fun, but I haven't felt like it's been necessary. But it's been so great to drive around. I have no need for this truck, and I definitely don't have the space for it. But if I had the money and I needed just a small compact truck, this would be a real contender. It's well done. I mean, the engine and transmission are responsive. It's powerful. I mean, I took this thing off-road, as you'll see, or as you already saw, depending on where this part of the video lands, but it's very capable, like no hiccups at all. This morning, driving into work, it was pretty snowy, and you know, I was going kind of slow on the freeway because everybody was, and so I, you know, popped it into the automatic 4-wheel drive mode, and it was so good. Like, the guy in front of me literally slid off the road, and this thing with its 4-wheel drive and the Duratrack tires that come standard on it, it didn't skip a beat. You know, it's totally steady the whole way going into work, which I work right at the base of the mountains where some of the main ski resorts are here in Utah. So we see our fair share of snow. It's obviously all melted now, but this morning I loved driving this thing in the snow. It was great. As far as like comfort goes, like the seats are awesome. I like the leather. The seating position is, I think, perfect for a truck. The visibility is awesome. I love the simple interface of the infotainment here. And to be honest with you, it's one of the least laggy systems I've used. I've been really impressed, and it's simple. It's so easy to use. Like, I know with just like a few touches, like boom, I can get to Apple CarPlay. It's easy, it's there, and it works great. The heated seats are awesome. They're way better than some of the other press vehicles I've had recently, and the heated steering wheel is also very good. I wish it had heads-up display. I wish it had a front camera, especially for off-roading, but you know, those are minor things. You know, it's not, you know, you're spoiled when you're used to heads-up display, and you know, you have to look down at the gauges to find out what your speed is. So it's fine. Fuel economy has been decent. I think I've been getting around like 18 or 19, which is right in about where it expects for a combined miles per gallon. The back seat is pretty great. I'll say this, I think it's more spacious than the Tacoma, and I think it's more spacious than the new Nissan Frontier. I think the new Nissan Frontier is super cool, but when I sat in the back seat, I haven't driven one yet, but when I've been in the back seat, and it was very small, and it kind of like leans forward, which was strange, but so it wasn't comfortable. But this back seat's been great. Like, I've been back there, I've had my 2 kids back there, and they've got plenty of room. Like, I'm 5'9", my wife is 5'9", and sitting behind us, you know, we still have nice legroom up front. They've got good room. Like, if you don't need a full-size truck, which is probably a lot of people, this has been a really pleasantly surprising thing to drive, and just daily drive. It's been awesome. It's got nice features, you know. It's got like a hill descent control for off-roading, and you know, kind of like a cruise control for off-road. It's got a bed lamp, which is sweet. You know, parking sensors. The rear view camera is really great. Looks clean. The screen on here, I think, is an 8-inch screen. I might be wrong, but it's not huge. But you know, it's just what you need. You don't need this crazy huge, like, crystal clear screen. Like, it just works. And it was simple. And I know I've already mentioned it, but one of the things I'm most impressed about is just this engine and this transmission go so well together. There's no hesitating for power. It shifts quickly. I never feel like I'm like having to put my foot in it for the power that I want. And anyway, I've really enjoyed driving this thing. And if you're considering just a compact truck, I absolutely think that the Canyon AT4 should be on your list. It's not quite to the crazy levels of the Colorado ZR2 package or the Bison package or whatever they're calling it now, but this is like almost there. But I think for most people, this is probably what you need. And this AT4 package is cool. It gives you blackout wheels, gives you a blacked out exhaust pipe, and gives you a leveling kit, you know, and a modified off-road suspension, and some other nice, like, you know, touches like black door handles. The grill is kind of like this dark gray black, so it's very like aesthetically pleasing. I think that GMC's done a great job with this little truck. And brand new, like loaded up, this thing is about 46 grand, and which puts it right in line with its competitors. And I honestly think it's worth looking at. Like, I'm struggling to understand why it's not considered as much as something like, and I understand Tacomas have their huge following, they're cool, but they're not as comfortable as this, and I don't think the power is as good. Sure, the reliability might be there, but I mean, this V6 has been around forever with GM, and you know, it's just gonna run, and if it breaks, it's probably gonna be pretty cheap to fix. The only thing that I haven't really loved is the rocker panels, like the bars out here. They're cool for like protection for the truck, but they're not, I mean, they're not side steps, you know, and so you can't really put much weight on them. And they're super skinny, and it also, if they protrude enough to where to get into the truck without getting your pant leg dirty, you've really got to like put your leg over and get it in there. So it's a little tricky to get in and out without getting your pant leg dirty on those rails. But honestly, that's like my main complaint. I'm genuinely gonna miss this truck. It's been fun. I've never been much of a truck person, and I've loved driving this thing around. Of the press vehicles I've had in the last little while, this one is definitely one of the top for me and my wife. My wife's really liked it too. And so again, yeah, many thanks to GM. I've loved driving this thing. Well done. It's comfortable. Like I said, the rock rails are a little annoying to get your foot all the way over, but whatever. The heads-up display would be cool. It'd be nice. You know, that's really just about it. So well done, GM. It's a great little truck, and I've been thrilled to have time with it. And I've driven it like crazy. I've driven it off-road. I've driven it back and forth to work every day for a week. I've driven it around town, and I just haven't gotten tired of it. So that's really saying something. So anyway, if you're thinking about buying a compact truck, I think you should consider this one. If you do buy one, let us know about it. Comment below and let us know your experience, especially if you've had one for a while. Has it been reliable for you? And let's get more of these out on the road. Thanks for watching, everybody. You know, thanks for liking and subscribing or whatever, but I just love, you know, love cars, love talking about them. Hope this has been a help to you guys, for those that are in the market for a compact truck. So thanks again, GM. You're awesome, and I will talk to you guys later. We'll see you.